Okay, so like we talked about on Monday, one of the great pieces of information that can come out of government documents is statistics and numerical facts. A lot of times people really go to government documents because they're creating these hard numbers and hard data that can be used for comparison and can be used for research and building arguments. And you can't always just go directly to the government documents, but you have a few tools that are available to help you just look at data and numbers and statistics. And one of that is a database we subscribe to called Statistical Abstracts. So to get there, come to our database page, go down to the S's in this A to Z list here, and then we're going to scroll down to the Statistical Abstract of the United States. So what this database does is it pulls out the numbers and data out of government publications and makes it searchable kind of by topics. So let's say we are looking at, deaths and drug overdose. Let's see what I get. All right, so when you're searching with this, you have the current edition, which is for this year. I tend to search for all years. It's going to give you a wider scope, so I do change that drop-down menu. And so if we're looking for drug overdose cause deaths and everything, you're getting these tables coming up comparing this. So kind of looking at this. This one specifically, drug overdose deaths, age-adjusted death rates involving opioids, and these other kind of things from 2011 to 2016. So specifically looking at the people who died from drug overdoses within this specific time period. And so if you're actually looking at this table, you're seeing, okay, they're looking at specific drug types and how many people are dying from these drugs. Lots of times these tables have specific little notes at the top and at the bottom giving more details about how this information is to be read, sort of things. But yeah, so they bring you these hard facts. And so this table actually came from this National Center for Health Statistics, National Vital Statistical Reports, drugs most frequently involved in drug overdose deaths. And so you can go back to the original source for where this is created. And if you're getting that info directly under the table, but if you scroll down here, you get more of this metadata about what is this specific resource, where did it come from, and lots of times they have the source linked within the actual document. And so if you click on that, it's going to open up this original full document. So you could get the entire report and all of the information explaining this table, which is sometimes important for you to be able to understand the tables. But also if you just need to know, I need to know how many people overdosed from morphine in the past 5 years, you could then look at that and be able to get that information from this table. But yeah, so then it also connects you to the original source. So great way to find more information there by connecting things together. If you're scrolling down here, you're getting this citation info down here at the bottom. Remember, you do want to edit that to make sure it is correct, but it is possible just to cite the entire table instead of the whole actual entire document. Things that find within this, if you're coming back to this home page of restarting your search, you do see kind of the major subject areas of information that are pulled within the Statistical Abstract database. So you get population, births, deaths, health and nutrition, education. So you can, excuse me, also browse. So if, let's say you're looking at businesses and things tied to that and you're not quite sure how to narrow this down, how to search for it with keywords, what you're looking for, you could then kind of search for, okay, what information does this provide? And so that's a good source for that. So looking for these hard statistics, looking for these numbers that you could be using in your research and your arguments, Statistical Abstracts is a good place to search for that because it's just going to bring you that data, but then it's also going to connect you to the original sources.